Hello, Phil Swann here again with another quick episode of Together, looking at bringing together well-being, good mental health and the Christian hope. I want to talk to you today about being let down. It's a dreadful experience, isn't it? We can let ourselves down by failing to work hard enough for an exam or to prepare for something important, and when it happens we look back and we say, oh, why did I do that? Or opening our mouths in a conversation and saying something when really we should have kept them closed. Or maybe we can have that experience of just looking in the mirror and realizing that, we've let ourselves go a bit and we've let ourselves down. Letting ourselves down is a bad experience, but actually probably it's nothing like being let down by others, particularly others who we believed and trusted. We invest in one another, don't we? And as a result of that, we expect things from one another. We expect honesty. We expect companionship, maybe. We expect people to deliver on the promises that they make us. But sadly in life, invariably, we find ourselves let down by others. And it can take us to a really difficult place where we feel hurt and we feel really, really lonely. I think with being let down, the feeling of loneliness is a very deep feeling. What can we do at times like this? Well, if we're angry, it's probably best not to do much in the heat of the moment, lest we make things worse. And not just being let down by others, we let ourselves down. But at some point, it's good to ask those who we feel have let us down, why? And you know why that is? Because often, when we feel that others have let us down, the truth is, they didn't mean to let us down. Maybe they forgot to do what you felt they had promised to do. Or maybe we'd asked too much of them at a difficult time in their own life. Often being able to talk, to reason and communicate with those who we feel have let us down in an honest, gentle, patient way is a great way to moving past that awful feelings that go with a sense of being let down. Often we've come to a conclusion on someone without knowing the context. In this Easter week, as we reflect in particular on the sufferings of Jesus as he goes to the cross, which we'll be thinking of on Friday in a particular way, we find he's let down. He's let down by Judas, who for 30 pieces of silver turns Jesus over effectively to those who wanted to see him dead. He's let down by his disciples in the Garden of Gethsemane when he asks them to stay awake with him while he's wrestling in prayer with his Father. And he's certainly let down by Peter, not just once, twice, but 3 times, as Peter is asked, do you know this man? Do you have anything to do with him? And each time Peter said no. The Bible doesn't record how Jesus felt in his humanity, but clearly he is affected by that. But thinking of Jesus and being let down, the truth, of course, is that you and I let him down all of the time. We have let him down. Maybe there's been times in your life where you faced a crisis and you've said, God, get me out of this jam. And if you do, I promise to pray every day, or I promise to go to church, or I promise to try and be a better person. And you got through that. And God honoured it. But you didn't. See, the truth is, we've all let God down. We've all failed him. Every single human being. And God is not ignorant of that fact. And the amazing thing is, knowing that we are the ones who have let him down, who've broken his laws and trashed his commandments with our sin, he still went to the cross. Because of his love and his concern for his people. Because the cross is the way we're brought back to God. When all the power that lies within us that causes us to let God down and let others down and let ourselves down is taken by Jesus. And he's punished for the wrong that we have done. This week reminds us above everything that God loves broken, failures like me and like you, and that in Jesus he has done something really wonderful. And he calls us to himself, to put our faith and trust in him. Because not only did he die on that cross, but he rose from the dead. And that's what we'll be celebrating in a particular way this Sunday. It is good news. There is hope for people like us who fail others and fail ourselves. Will you come into the comfort of this hope today? It's what he's offering you. Come as you are. Come with a full confession that if he were to ask you of your life, why did you do this? Why did you let me down? Why did you sin in that way? We can't give an excuse because we don't ultimately have an excuse. We can't blame it being a difficult time in our lives or a difficult day or we just forgot. No, you can't do that with God. We're all guilty. And when you come to him saying and acknowledging that I'm guilty, amazingly he offers us mercy. Because he took our justice on the cross. I don't think there's a better week in the year or a better day than right now to really come into the full wonder of receiving Christ's forgiveness. And if you call out and reach out to him today and ask him to come to you and put your trust in what he did on the cross, he will come to you. He will freely forgive you everything. Maybe today you're carrying great shame over those who you've let down in the past, or great anger towards the times you let yourself down. Come today and receive Jesus' forgiveness for all of those things and the peace that he offers, the unique peace that he bought for us on the cross. God bless you this week. And may this week be a week of great blessing as well as safety.